Taehyung's cabin. Jungkook, by the way, Hang, are you ready? It is just 2 months to go picking his eyebrows. But before Taehyung could reply back, Arnav started clapping his palms. Arnav, let's see how much he is ready. You come here, ask you to get up, giving his hand for you help. You, Dad, what? It confusion putting your hand in his. No, listen, it will be fun. Winking his eyes, he helped you in getting, then moved towards back of Taehyung desk. Taehyung man, looking at his dad and brother with narrow eyes. Must be some dangerous plan to tease me is going in their head. Arnav made you to sit in Taehyung chair. Arnav, with a complete professional tone, Mr. Kim Taehyung, please be seated. You are here for the interview of the post for soon to be father. You Taehyung, what? Blurted at the same time, looking dumbfounded at the teasing. Jungkook, this is amazing, and I am gonna record for the rest of the family. Saying this, Jungkook started to record on his phone. You started laughing hysterically, looking after shocked and grumpy face of your husband. Anurag, come on, Taehyung, don't be spoiled spot. Wiggling his eyebrows, Taehyung. Okay, shoot your questions, madam, Mrs. Kim Taehyung. With confident narrow eyes, press his lips to suppress his check-in. You, Dad, look at Anna with question mark. Anna mumbled something in your ear and you shook your head vigorously, widening your eyes, pressing your lips to control your laugh. Anurag, come on, you cheat you up. You, so Mr. Kim, please tell us how many diapers a baby goes through in a year in complete professional tool. You bit your lower lip after your question to suppress your life. Tiang, what is this a question to ask in disbelief? Jungkook, you are an interview, Mr. Kim. Be professional with Grin raising his head from his phone, which was recording their current battle. Tiang, maybe some thousands, guessing, scrunching his eyebrows. Or no. To be precise, Mr. Kim with Smith Tiang, 5,000, picking a random number. You, what is the first sense baby develop? Wiggling your big toe eyes. Tiang, vision, I guess, guessing after giving quick thought. You, next question, Mr. Kim. How many hours newborn babies sleep each day with narrow eyes? Tiang, must be whole day, shrugging his shoulder. You, what is the perfect age of baby to start having solid food after you finished? Tiang, whenever baby has some teeth, casually. Now, good. Now my turn. I heard you are well aware about all end-to-end process, so please explain the process of diaper changing in pressure with naughty eyes. Tiang, why are you stuck with diapers only? In addition, Tiang cabin was roared with laughter, sound from Jendu Karno and you. You, Dad, stop, I can't laugh more, shaking your head, holding your baby bump. After some time at the hospital doctor's cabin, you and Tiang was waiting for doctor in her cabin post-ultrasound appointment. Tiang was holding your hand with moist eyes. They had just seen their baby through ultrasound machine screen. They both were feeling overwhelmed of emotions. Tiang baby goes through around 2000 to 2200 diapers in a year. First sense is hearing in mother's womb. Newborn babies sleep around 15 to 16 hours in first week. It's safe for baby to start with solid food after 6 months of birth, and the diaper changing process start from removing reply to your earlier questions in soft voice. You knew it, cut him looking at him with amazement. Young him else. What is the use of that internet knowledge? Nodding his head with smile. You, but then in office in confusion. If he knew all correct answer, why he did not give it there? Then I don't want to missing a chance to see beautiful smile on your face. Carries your cheeks. Time skips 2 months at a young and you came out from washroom after changing in night clothes. Kim hosted baby shower function for you earlier evening. You was dressed in mango color ankle length gown. Your mother restricted you for wearing any heavy dress, which was a totally different concept for you nowadays. Looking at you, Taeyang again skipped his heart. You have put on weight over your pregnancy. Your chubby cheeks have become happier, maybe bump, but you was looking at them of beauty. Looked at your husband. He was typing something on his phone. You came forward and took his phone from his hand. You, with smile, I want to dance with you, Taeyang. This was one of your carving he loved to fulfill always. After every 2-3 days at night, you used to ask him to dance with you in their room at night. He loved holding you in his arms and make simple slow steps on romantic song. Taeyang, now you must be tired with all those celebrations in concert carries your cheeks. You was in your last days of pregnancy. Your 9 month had started 2 days back. You, please, bade puppy face with melted tongue instantly. He took his phone and played a song from on his YouTube app for background music. After some time, by the time song ended, they were already kissing each other. Taeyang had wrapped you in his embrace securely, not pulling you too close to hurt your baby bump, and was kissing softly on your lips. You responded to his kiss by wrapping your arms around his neck. They broke the kiss, Taeyang kissing your forehead, mumbling, I love you, kitten. You kept your head on his chest, snuggling in his embrace, whispering, I love you, Taeyang, against his chest. Few days later, at office Taeyang's cabin, Taeyang asked Priya what happened, keeping his phone between his shoulder and ear while typing something on his mic. Priya, Hang, we are taking Sister to hospital. We think it is that time. Please talk to her. She was sitting back seat of the car beside you and Mr. Kim on driving seat, whereas Mona on passenger seat. Taeyang, what Priya, is she okay with thumping heart? But he was cut by Yu's painful voice. You, Taeyang, please come. I need you. I am scared. You was crying in pain as well as you were scared for their baby. Damn, kitten, I will be in hospital before you reach there. Just talk to me. I am there. Don't worry. Everything is fine. Our munchkin is fine. He or she is coming to us. It is our time to hold the little one. Trying to convince you, but from inside he was shaken to the core with fear. You come soon, please. Mumble in pain, biting your lower lip. At hospital. Within next 20 minutes, Taehyung was in hospital with doctor along with his father and mother. You had been admitted in the emergency room and surrounded with all medical help. They had been informed that will take some hours to shift you in labor room. Doctor, she is fine, Taehyung. Nothing to worry. It is all normal. Explained him. Your current condition. He nodded his head in nervousness, rubbing his sweat palms and gulped audibly. Taehyung has gone in his panic mode as you construction were increased by each passing hour. There were a lot of medical instruments attached to your body to monitor baby movement and position. Mrs. Kim and Mona was there with him in private room of hospital. Whereas Jungkook, Mr. Kim and Nanu were in waiting room. Rest members were at home in continuous touch with either Jungkook or Arno. And Gopi Grandma were in house temple in front of Gan to pray for early and easy delivery for their daughter. Taehyung looked at his wife lying on hospital bed. Her face was pale, tried and pain-stricken. Your lips had become dry, and there was an IV on back of your palm, along with other medical instruments. Taehyung, kitten, I am with you, and I am not gonna leave you for even a millisecond. Everything is going to be fine. We are going to be hold our baby soon in a assuring voice and smile. Caress your hair and wipe sweat from your forehead. He kissed your forehead, mumbling, "I love you." Kate is your baby bump with lot of red young. Hey, my munchkin, this is the moment me and mama were waiting for last 9 months. We are gonna hold you and love you. Please, please, please don't trouble your mama. Can't see tears in her eyes, and I know you will also not like tears in your mama eyes, right? Doctor, it is time. We are moving her to labor room. Will you be joining us, right? She will need you, Taehyung. She asked, keeping her hand on his shoulder. Taehyung nodded his head in nervousness. He was feeling weakness in his knees. He looked at his mother with terror-stricken face. Taehyung, Mom, please, I'm scared. Taehyung wanted Mrs. Kim to join him in labor room. He just wanted someone to hold him at this crucial time. Mrs. Kim nodded her head in assurance. Mrs. Kim, she will be fine. Taehyung, don't worry. We all have gone through with this. Taehyung had turned his back towards you to control his tears. He can't see you in pain. He can't see tears in your eyes. Your eyes were stabbing his heart with 100 needles. He was shaking his head, running his palm from his ear, and was gulping all his unshed tears. Mrs. Kim held his arm to give him assurance, praying to God for her daughter. Damn, mine. Oh God, what is this? How much pain woman had to endure just to bring one life in this world. I can't even imagine the intensity of this pain. I will never ever hurt you, and my mother's woman is blessing to each and every man. Thought closing his eyes to gain his equilibrium. He opened his eyes, hearing small medalist cries out of baby, which replaced his painful cries in the labor room. That cry sound skipped his heartbeat for some moments. It was announcing his baby arrival. He turned in shift moment to look back with a thumping heart. Doctors were standing around his wife. He wanted to have first glance of his wife and his baby. Doctor, it is a healthy boy. Congratulations. Turned towards him with a smile. Mrs. Kim wrapped her arms around his waist with moisture, keeping her head on his chest and bright smile. He wrapped his hands around his mother figure with smile and teary eyes. Taehyung, you gulping hard. Doctor, she is absolutely fine. Just little worn out. Two nurses who were covering his view to his wife moved aside. There he saw his wife, mother of his baby. You was tired. Your face was pale, tear and sweaty. You was taking deep breaths but looking at him from your moist chest. You was looking like the most beautiful lady on the earth for him. He moved closer to you with smile. Thank is your forehead mumbling, thank you, I love you the most. You, I love you too, could barely mumble in your tired voice. Doctor, this is your son. You hand over the little tiny chest bun, baby wrapped in baby blue blanket. You took the baby in this from doctor and looked at your son, and then you looked at your other side. It was your husband. The both were looking at the small life which they created with their love. Tang had kept his one arm around your shoulder, whereas with the other hand he was supporting his right arm, which was holding the baby. Both were facing stream of tears, and they checked with extreme happiness. Time skips 15 minutes started in corridor. You, Taehyung, what are you doing? Come out from your room and ask your husband in sleep. I said here, you opened your eyes to saw your son and husband both were missing from bed. You saw Taehyung was cooking their son to sleep while taking round in the corridor. Taehyung should be nodding his head and no indicating you not to make any noise as the son was almost lifted in his sleep somewhere. Observe your husband from last 15 days. He was always there with you and there for everything, changing baby diaper, maintaining his schedule for feeding and medicine, making him sleep. Their routine checkup with pediatrician. Initial days were exalted mentally and physically for both of them to understand and accept the new phase of the life. You used to scare and tear even when the son gave small shriek, cannot understand what to do. You was facing postpartum anxiety with regard to the son for each and everything, starting from his feeding, is he getting enough or not? Is his diaper is full? He is feeling cold or hot? Why from last few hours he did not pee? What Young used to stop your crying and panic session with his care and assurance. Mother-in-laws were always there to help them out and make them understand the needs of newly one. You was totally blessed with such supportive and caring family. Taehyung brought the son back to their room. Earlier you had fed him, but you slept in middle of their feeding session due to tiredness. So Taehyung changed his son diaper. He covered sleeping you with blanket and took him out to make him sleep. If his son will be beside his mother, surely he will wake you up. You were still tired then. The son was totally mummy's by not leaving his mother even for some time. You should have wake me up, Taehyung, in whisper when you saw Taehyung was keeping the sun in middle of the bed. Taehyung, it's okay, you were sleeping. I said yes, you were tired kitten covering the sun with his Mickey Mouse blanket. You are also tired. You joined office 2 days back. I'm at home afternoon. At least I can take nap. But you tried to tease now, Taehyung. It's okay now. Sleep till the time he again wake for the next feeding session. Made you sleep and kiss your forehead.